problem. I'm out. At least I get 3 hots and a cot at the local fucking prison, I guess, for whatever reason. That I did whatever fucking attempted murder on myself. I'll be like, yeah, I did attempted murder on myself. I asked for the Cabenuba HIV injection. Yeah. I wonder if my doctor's sitting there still providing medical care to people after this, because can't imagine, yeah, can't imagine. That'd be a big problem, in my opinion. Especially if the American Medical Society caught wind of that shit, if you know what I mean. God forbid the American Medical Society caught wind of that shit. Uh, let's see. Videos. Or are we going to share this one? Oh, please. I know I just uploaded one. Hell no. I know it's around here somewhere. It is not in my live. I swear to God, it's not in my live. Let's do it again. Oh. No, I guess it has to upload.
Alright, I just heard Spirit say, why forgiveness does not mean sweeping betrayal under the rug.
Exactly.
And I heard Truth Bomb.
Bye.
And Spirit said this is going to apply to a pretty big collective. The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I love this deck so much. This is my Light Seers. It's so powerful. And I get drawn. I have hundreds of decks. I get drawn to different ones. So I feel like this collective is going to be getting some pretty heavy truths.
Probably.
About family betrayal.
Yep.
The people around you that maybe lied, steal, cheated. And I just heard taking responsible action.
Exactly.
By that, I'm guessing Spirit is meaning testifying, pressing charges, and speaking and standing on your truth.
All right. Can do that, I guess.
And by doing this, this truth could cause everything, but it's a must. Because
my dad believes in capital punishment, the death penalty.
You, strengthen
He
you,
loves it. He
awaken
thinks
you,
it's a good idea.
it would be a huge injustice, not only for you, but for them.
My dad's a big
Because
advocate of
their
the death
actions,
penalty.
their
So,
choices, it's
yeah.
resulting in consequences, and it's none of your doing.
Mm-mm.
These consequences are going to
My dad believes in the death
accelerate soul growth,
penalty.
lessons
So,
learned,
yeah.
and that only comes from them
Totally,
choosing
death
or being forced
penalty.
to take accountability.
Why
okay?
the fuck not?
Until life
Right.
drops it right in front of them, this family betrayal. And listen, I'm not talking about someone who accidentally forgot your birthday or borrowed a shirt without asking. I'm talking about the heavy shit. The intentional choices and the lying, the cheating,
See, I'm
stealing,
against the death
you know, from the
penalty,
people who were
but
supposed to have your back. You got the Emperor. Could be Aries energy, fire energy. The people that were supposed to have your back. Now, I know.
I wonder how
what
he
happens
feels about
next.
the
The
death
second the
penalty.
truth surfaces, the family rules start kicking in. You know, the ones that, oh, but they're family. Just let it go, you know, for the sake
Yeah, he
of
calls
peace.
liberals who don't believe in the death penalty. Don't like them.
Because when they chose to do the things that they did to you, they stepped out of the frequency of family and into the frequency of the betrayer. Hermit, and they got the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So sweeping betrayal under the rug, that is not forgiveness, okay? It's self-abandonment. And why taking responsible real-world action, whether that's testifying, pressing charges, or holding a boundary line in absolute truth, is actually the highest form of love and soul growth for everyone involved. So right now, with this collective shift that's happening, God, the universe, spirit, whatever you call the higher divine order, is bringing these hidden truths to light. You don't have to go looking for it. God's bringing it straight to you. These secrets that were kept in the dark are tumbling out into the open now.
I knew they would.
And
all at once.
when these truths drop, the first instinct might be shock. You're going to be hurt, followed by a very specific kind of pressure.
I knew eventually it'd get so big they couldn't control it.
I feel like this collective,
The bigger the beast and monster, the worse it
or
became.
even thought about doing any of these things that these people closest to you did.
I'd be
So
scared
being forced,
shitless
you
right
have to
now
make
if
a
I were
decision
them.
to force them to take accountability, your family and the ones that you love most. It can be confused with paying evil back with evil, but that is not the truth, okay? It's like someone threw a brick through your living room window, and everyone turns around and hands you the broom to sweep up the glass so that they don't trip over it. They chose this. They should have never put you in this situation to have to make this choice. You always choose you. It's the highest form of love.
Exactly.
I've been conditioned to believe that this family title, being a sibling, a parent, a cousin, is an automatic pass to bypass consequences.
Oh, really?
So I need to be really clear because this is coming from spirit. A family title is a relationship status. It is not an immunity card. Again, when they betrayed, lied, cheated, and tried to hurt you, they stepped out of the frequency and the title of family and into the title of the betrayer. If a stranger stole from you or plotted against you, you wouldn't hesitate to take action. So why do we let family pull the ultimate get out of jail card? And I feel like they're going to come strong with trying to make you feel bad, intimidate, whatever.
I'll ask
I just heard real
investigators
spiritual bypassing.
to look at their internet
I think a lot
traction list.
Forgiveness happens in the heart.
History.
It's releasing the bitterness, the heavy
What kind of stuff are they
spiritual
into?
burden so that you breathe again. Forgiveness does not mean erasing history, pretending that the damage didn't happen, or canceling the earthly consequences. If the roles were reversed, wouldn't you expect you to be held accountable and issued consequences? Wouldn't you want that for your soul growth, for these lessons to be learned, when someone makes deliberate choices to hurt, steal, or deceive, that choice carries weight. I
Damn
feel
right.
like if you jump into
It's not my fault.
cushion their fall, if you erase this police report, they refuse to testify, or hide the truth, you aren't being godly or nice.
Nope.
You are interfering with the divine order.
I'll let the
Every
justice
single
system
human being
deal
on
with
this planet
them.
was given two powerful gifts: free will and consequences.
I ain't
When
gonna
someone
dole
uses
out
their
any
free will
punishment.
to inflict harm, the universe responds with consequences.
I didn't get fucked up in that
Or the
charade.
simple cause and effect. And when you strip away those consequences because of a family title, you aren't saving them, you are stopping their awakening. The family title, it's an illusion, okay? Accountability is soul growth. You gotta think about it this way. How does anyone actually grow? Nobody ever woke up at 3 a.m. and stared at the ceiling and transformed their life because they got this scot-free. Growth happens when we hit the wall of our own choices. Awakenings happen in the courtroom of truth. Lessons are learned when people have to look at the
I don't know the
destruction
severity
and
of the
take full
situation and how
responsibility
big it got.
for it. True love
In
for
fact,
someone, and this is just my
God-
opinion,
God
even if
stopped me
someone
even
betrays
further.
you, it doesn't enable their toxicity.
God
True love
took
says,
it
I
a
love you
next
enough
step
to let you
for
face
me.
the mirror. I love myself
Said, I
enough
don't want
not
you
to
going
swallow
out
your
at
poison,
all.
and I respect the law of cause and effect enough to step out of the way.
Because there's a whole lot of
Regardless,
people
collective,
probably
our
in
parents,
fucking
okay?
deep trouble
We
right
discipline
now.
our children. We teach them how to not make the same mistakes. There's no difference here, okay? If standing in truth means you have to testify, testify. If it means pressing charges, press those charges. Standing alone in a room full of people that's telling you to quiet down, you stand firm. Which I feel like a lot of these families, they condition a lot of us light workers chosen to do this at a very young age. Because, let me tell you something, standing in truth is not revenge.
Nope.
Revenge comes from anger and malice.
Exactly.
Responsible action comes from clarity, self-respect, and honor, okay? Do not abandon yourself. So I keep looking at this devil card, right? Like, hey, we're family. Like, this card just says it all. Please, I promise, I'm so sorry. I feel like there's going to be a lot of the blame game going on. And let me tell you something. A lot of us have been betrayed and taken advantage of our entire lives. This is putting a stop to it. This is going to show people, like, you don't come for me, okay? Because this will be issued. So a lot of these people, they assumed you were naive, weak, dumb, just basically wouldn't stand up for yourself. This is not only going to show them, this is a lesson learned to not come for people that you think you
I
can
can't
take
imagine
advantage
the
of,
fucking
because
judge
people around
losing
you
his
too,
fucking
okay? It's making a statement.
reputation and
Is
his
there anything
job all for this bullshit.
I just heard do not abandon yourself to protect
Lawyers,
family,
doctors,
family,
everybody fucking
integrity.
losing everything because of this
Four
bullshit.
wands, the Seven of Swords, yeah.
Fucking a police department getting
I think
fucking
every time
taken
you
down
cover up
hardcore for
to
this
someone
shit.
else comfortable, a piece of you shrinks. Okay, you tell your
I
own
can't
spirit
imagine
that
what the
their behavior
Jensens
is
are
more
thinking
important
right
than your
now
reality.
about it.
God is bringing
So,
these truths
yeah.
forward to set you free. Okay, and
Talk about a whole bunch
freedom
of
requires
people
you to
being
participate
pissed off
in the
right now
reality,
about
not
a bunch of
fantasy.
dumb shit
Yes, it hurts.
that shouldn't
Yes,
have
it felt
happened in the
uncomfortable.
first place.
Yes, it took a lot of restraint not to clap back.
If they had only asked me, what you gonna do with that
Stay
money, I
quiet
would have said, I'm
while
gonna
God
build
handled
homes.
And they basically
Like,
exposed
really
themselves.
nice fucking
These people,
homes.
they might call you cold, ungrateful,
Really nice
or dramatic.
fucking
Let them talk. Look who's doing the talking and what they did. They're fighting to keep the rug down because they don't want to see what's
Anyway.
underneath it. You don't need to yell. You don't need to engage in the mudsliding. Keep your grace. Truth doesn't need to shout.
What did my sister do
I say this all the
with
time.
all that
It
money?
just needs you to stand in it, unshakable.
I
Know your
wonder.
boundaries. I'm
I thought she went out and spent it on what?
By the chicks. So I feel like Spirit is saying, if you screw it
One-way
up for
ticket
love
to
or
prison?
just, you know, you feel bad and don't want to put them
Definitely
behind
not
bars,
building
that's a
like
form of
fancy
gaslighting.
luxury homes in Salina.
About
AI
pharmaceuticals
shit.
work.
Yeah.
Allow these
I bet she
consequences
didn't
to
even
teach the lessons that they
buy
were meant to teach
AI
and keep your
fucking
health, your
Gemini
head
and,
held high.
yeah,
That's what we're here. We're
with all
spiritual
that
beings
fucking
having an
money.
earthly experience to learn lessons. Taking that away from these betrayers and these family members, it's not what we're here to do. Standing in truth is never an injustice. It's the ultimate act of justice, love, and spiritual maturity. A lot of us are generational curse breakers. If you consider yourself a generational curse breaker, please understand that these consequences and this justice that you will help bring in by standing on your truth and sovereignty is breaking those curses. Healing your family lineage starts with the truth and then these people in the family getting their consequences. This is how you change the trajectory of your kids, your kids' kids, your, you know, the future generations of your family. It takes a lot of bravery and courage to do exactly that, to stand on business and allow these people, I mean, nobody wants to put their own family and closest people behind bars or see them go through, you know.
That's the
terrible
judges and the
situations,
courts
but
and everybody
what's
else's
causing
problem.
the
My problem
injustice,
is
not
to
you.
collect,
It's not
to
even
collect,
about you,
get
honestly.
payments.
It's
That's what
between them and
that's
God.
my
The only thing Spirit's asking you to do is to stay true to yourself.
receive. At this point, it's all about receiving. As for them, they have to clean up a mess. So,
People are shocked and shook by you. They have watched you heal. They have watched you transform in front of their eyes. There are some lessons in this you do not need to forget. People are shocked and shook by you. They have watched you heal. They have watched you transform in front of their eyes. There are some lessons in this you do not need to forget.
the longer it takes for me to receive, the less you get. That's how it works. Before you know it, you'll be starving to death. Yeah, before you know it, you'll be starving to death. Because you're not as smart as me. You would have been dead weeks ago. Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna die anyway, so. At this point, I'm sure there's nobody in town that wants to deal with y'all's asses. Because everybody thinks I'm the fucking problem, right? I'm sitting here. Anyways, I wonder if I'm gonna see anything food today, wise. Probably not. I guess someone else isn't gonna be eating either here pretty soon. I'm gonna be skipping a lot of meals. Thank God they're fat pigs. One of them is a spoiled fucking bitch that only eats a certain type of food. She'll be eating fucking cheese sandwiches, I kept telling her. Get ready, bitch, you're gonna be eating cheese sandwiches. She didn't believe me. Now she probably does. You don't fucking eat a cheese sandwich, you'll never have fucking rice and kimchi in your life again. Fucking bitch. Bye, Mom. Prison life. You ever eat turd cake? You know what a turd cake is, everyone? It's like when you just take a bunch of flour and chocolate powder and sugar and just mix it. Throw some spices in it and then you leave it in the fucking oven too long till it's all burnt. Tastes like shit. So call them turd cakes. How I can make that a fucking great American tradition.
Somebody in your family is finding out that you are way smarter than what they tried to make you appear or what they tried to make you seem like. I feel like your family put you through some type of fucking events here and they thought that you were some type of pushed over. I just heard of your family to where they felt like this could get over on you or this could get by. This is obviously some type of issue that y'all have going on. So I did use the Astra app and I plugged this into the conflict advice feature. And what I said was my family treated me like I was stupid and they finding out I'm not. This is the motherfucking response here. I just love how Astra is always correct with astrology because that's also like science.
Yeah, make her eat a fucking
On
cheese
this energy,
sandwich.
I
See
pulled
what
the
she
Knight of
does.
Pentacles as well as the Hermit. This is somebody here who has always craved knowledge, and I feel like
Does
you
she
kept it
like
hidden
milk?
here with this Hermit card. You knew what your family was doing to you, but you kept that shit hidden until you were like ready to pop out with the fucking information.
Send her
I
to
feel
the
like too with
fucking
this Knight of
kitchen
Pentacles,
now.
you watched what they were doing and you learned from them. Somebody here was studying their family. You were studying every motherfucking detail, every slick ass move that these people thought that they was going to get away when it came time to something came time to them doing something to you. And you fucked around and you fucking cracked a case. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Now they are realizing that you
My
are
sister
always
don't
way
eat
more
pork
smarter
or a
than
lot
what
of
you
shit.
appeared and what
Especially
you
not
chose
vegetables.
to show.
She hates
They actually, I'm
vegetables.
here, was calling you stupid.
Especially broccoli.
Okay, like you just don't know what's going on. Now they're finding out you're actually the
You ever
smartest
go to
motherfucker
the
in the family.
emergency
You are
aid
also
food
somebody
bank
here who is tapped into some
and
type
they
of
make you eat
medicine.
broccoli,
You learn
like
and study
tons of
holistic
it?
shit. You learn and study herbs, I'm hearing. There is something medicinal about you that you are able to teach. This could even be just mental health. You're very wise. I'm hearing they didn't know that you could even speak like this because they decided to try and judge you and put you in a fucking box. Now they are feeling stupid and being forced to fucking sit back and learn from you. Somebody in your family is finding out that you are way smarter than what they tried to.
Yeah, because they're dumb. I've always been dumb. I've been telling them that for years. Not everybody's a fool, Mom and Dad. And Mish. Not everybody's a fool.
You're heavily on somebody's mind. This is a thief that's getting karma. The veil's being lifted on what they've done in the home because you, something they had planned for you. A man-made disaster. Somebody could be a water sign. They're heavily thinking about this, and they're depressed because you have angels helping you. You called upon the name of Yeshua, or somebody, somebody. You asked, you prayed for help from God, and this enemy was rebuked. They're triggered. They took a wrong turn when they tried to go to the crossroads. And you're getting justice for this. What they've done to you. This is somebody that tried to control you for money. For some of you, this was a partner. So somebody you spent a lot of time with. It's being exposed that they're triggered now. They're trying to move in silence and creep around, but that's being exposed too. They're really what they did to be really stupid is being exposed. Your presence is definitely missed in their life. You were very good to this person, and now they did something really stupid to steal from you or be a thief to a divine feminine, divine masculine, and now the veil's being lifted on what this cold-hearted person did to you. Could be a boss energy to somebody innocent. It could have been a mature man. Mature man, mature woman. Now they're having legal troubles.
Right.
Wow. Because you're protected by spirit. This
And
is
everybody's a
completely
witness.
it's being stopped.
Everybody
You're being helped by
knows it.
angels. They can't get out of this one.
You know,
They weren't expecting you to be heard or seen. They were just expecting to get something. It could have been a man and a woman, a nice king and a nice queen. They could be older, more mature. Dang. You awaken to your path. And your path may be with another that is in equal energy as you. You both could be more mature. This is happening. A love offer could be coming in the future.
really?
After this tower.
Where the fuck is my food?
Here's this kind-hearted person, and you're being protected from voodoo. You're being protected.
All voodoo priests know.
Somebody in their south node.
If you're gonna dig a grave for someone else, you better have yours dug first.
Jeez, yeah. Starseed intuitive cabin of high honor. So the divine is blocking. And
No
you're
one
getting-
said you
blocking
couldn't
this
fucking
person
hustle
or
a
these
person
people.
out of their fucking
You're
money.
getting justice. Angels are helping you. They're depressed.
You should always come with a caveat and
Take something away from you
a little warning.
for money. And you're alive. After all of this, after all of what they've done, because of your faith. You could have a
Dumb people never heed warning.
oh my gosh, I'm just
Anyway.
learning so much.
It wouldn't break your business.
That wasn't, yeah, God was protecting you from a door
Anyway,
that
we'll
was
talk about
not
it
right,
later.
a path that was not right for you. God shut it down.
Mhm.
God shut something down for you. Hearing your enemy's plans were foiled. Foiled? Okay. They couldn't. It didn't prosper. The enemy's plans did not prosper.
Was this the amazing race
things
what we
based-
were
That
competing
are not
against?
based in love will fail, period, most high God says.
Did I
They could be
fail
sending you things in your dreams, and anything you did not
the
consent to in your
trapeze
dreams,
exercise or the challenge? I don't know. I don't know
When
what
I
I
feel like no
failed
longer
at.
feels right, I create space in my life for what inspires me. I step into a new and open space where inspiration, joy, and love can find me. That's what you're doing, soul family. Somebody could have had a karmic best friend. You could have known somebody for a very long time that betrayed you.
Yeah, a lot. It used to be
Affirm, I
amazing
trust the
race.
process. I surrender to the higher
What?
intelligence in life. Most High God. Yeah, once you're done with this healing, you could be meeting somebody.
Really?
For some of you.
Right.
Somebody from your past was very lusty and obsessed. And false, and they're being blocked. They have no access to you, a healer, you. Somebody who's very false. Now they're being blocked, and something is being made fair for you. A healer.
Who is
This
it?
person is obsessed.
Who is
They're
it?
obsessed with a healer.
Who is it?
And your ascension, but you're ascending. You're ascending. The healer is ascending. They tried to abuse this healer, but your ancestors are not allowing them to manipulate you. They can't manipulate real love. They wanted to confuse somebody. A karmic masculine could have wanted to confuse somebody about a commitment. They wanted to destroy this. Now they're getting a message from a courthouse that things are changing.
What?
They weren't expecting you to be heard. This,
Me screaming about
okay,
food.
so this
I'm in
karmic
pain.
masculine,
I need medical attention. I need my medicine. Why
and
can't I
allowing
pay
the
my
devil to
bills?
use them and attack you. This is an entity
I
that's
still haven't figured out what's going on.
hopping bodies because they're doing BRUGS.
Oh,
so
okay.
the devil was able to use this person. Okay, and they're seeing you as this earth angel and this single successful. And
Still up to their antics, huh?
yeah.
Sounds like that. Might as well
They were
go
jealous
down
and
in a
envious of you.
blaze of glory, right?
You're unbothered. And you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna have this achievement. They're mad about this. They're mad about this.
So they act out like a child.
Because
Right.
they're
Temper
going to jail.
tantrum.
And they're concerned, yeah, this person has an entity attachment. They're going into poverty for trying to take something from, they're concerned about this.
I don't even know what it's
Because
about.
your divinity, you're getting actual money, money's coming to you in a possible relationship, and they're concerned about this. God shut this door down because it wasn't for you. He's opening the right ones for you.
There ain't no relationship coming
for
to a
God is with
fucking
you.
like amputee.
And God is not blessing your past, He's blessing your future for you. God is saying, do not dwell on the things that happened to you in the past. He's going to make a way for you, no matter what's happened,
So
and you're healing. So once you're healed,
Hopefully.
and when He knows that you're going through it and you're healing, He's making a way for you to do
Cross
all
my
this.
fingers.
Even though you may feel like you have little strength, God is giving you the strength. God's taking it personal when people mistreat you. Yes, and just know, this is kind of what I'm getting here is, you've been delayed. This isn't a delay, it's not denial, it's your preparation right now. So just know you're being prepared for something better. Okay, and everything is unfolding perfectly for you. Just know that.
Okay.
And just trust that the right things at the right time, the right moments are coming. I give myself permission to let go of all the worries that occupy my mind. I lean into the possibility that everything will take care of itself, and it is. God is going to take care of it.
And when I open the door, there will be a A
And your
family
dad's,
meal deal from Kentucky Fried Chicken at my
infuriated.
door. When I
A
open my
lack.
door, right?
God is making a way for you.
Just like,
Sperm, I am okay with not knowing everything or the outcome. I'd let go for now, and I relax. Relax
Pizza Hut,
your
McDonald's,
body.
anything at this point. I don't fucking
Relax
care.
your mind.
I just want a feast.
2026.
I just ate rice and mustard.
This is
Rice and mustard. Not the greatest food in the world,
and
but
I
rice
want you
and
to affirm,
mustard.
I am proud of myself for all that I am and all that I have become, because you are so special. God is proud of you. The initials K or C or the name Casey could be significant.
Really?
The initial A or S
About what?
could be significant to you.
So,
Yeah, this other person is unstable. They've been giving you the evil eye that is
over what?
just going back onto them for putting you in this conflict.
What do you
Nothing is
mean?
working out.
Huh?
You're
Who?
going to be getting a new contract, either a new romantic interest or a business is coming in for
The
you.
fuck are you
A
talking
new
about?
job or career could be coming in. And
Casey?
you're protected from negative forces. They're beyond your control. God is saying, I'm protecting you. Somebody's trying to catch you out and about or slipping or.
The fuck is going on?
Yeah, they think they can. Somebody's missing you is what they're doing. They're probably stalking you right now. It's like present tense. Yeah, this is present tense. Present tense right now.
I haven't talked to that fucker in like
Affirm, I'm
30
grateful for the
years.
gift of being alive.
40 years. The fuck? Why is he?
Soul family, I love you all so very much.
Yeah, I'm
Next time,
alive.
God bless
Thank you, God. I appreciate it. But why did you bring up Casey? I haven't talked to that fucker in over 30 years. Why would he even give a fuck about me? The fuck? Why would you even give a fuck about me after like 30 to 40 years of not seeing me? You mean your life fucking sucks, dude, that much? What do you do? Fucking beat and rape your wife and fucking like, God only knows how much you fucking hate your life that I became too much of a fucking focus in it. Like, for real. You mean I occupy that much space in your fucking mind, dude? For real? You're fucking sick. Someone that sits there and brags about his fucking good life is concerned about me that much. What a fucking loser. That's just according to the psychic. I mean, she dropped the name, not me. You gotta be a fucking douchebag loser if you have all that shit and you're willing to gamble it all away. Just to be a fucking douchebag loser. Fuck. Yeah. Douchebag loser. Pretty much. I'm sure your wife is gonna leave you after this. And your kid's never gonna talk to you again. Cause like they say, when money runs out, love walks out the door. I would hate to think that it was him involved, but I would involve like someone else. Hell, I don't know. I mean, you got beef with me for that long, dude. Yeah. My legs hurt. No. Is he a liberal or Democrat? Or Republican? I think he's a Republican, right? Democrat. I hate to be a Republican that believes in the death penalty. definitely in my case, I would know it would involve that, right? There's a couple of people involved. I'm not an advocate. That part. I'm not a judge. I'm not the legal. I just not. I don't know how laws work. Just let NSA do a quick download of everything with AI. I'm sure AI can figure it out real quick. Just find everything. Look, what is this? Look, it's a reference. This. Yeah, you ain't getting to it. Anyways, we'll talk about it real quick. I'd love to talk about it. I love talking about politics. Not that I'm a politician or anything, but, you know, political topics. I like it. Anywho, when I get back, let you guys know. I need to clean up real quick. I'm just gonna do it real quick. Oh my goodness, what did she just drop? Zyklon B? Sounds like Annie Wilkes upstairs is dropping cans of Cyclone B on me right now, everyone. She likes to do that. She likes to drop cans of Cyclone B on me. She ain't real smart though. I wouldn't put her on a military expert team. She looks like the type of girl that eats cat shit. No, seriously, I can tell. She looks like the type of woman that eats cat shit. Or cat, whatever. She must have some kind of cat thing about her, like, I don't know. Cat diseases or some shit, I don't fucking know. Some people look like they do. Like they have too many cats. I knew someone that was like that, had too many cats. I think I contracted a cat disease from him. That's what happens when you don't take them to the vet and take care of them. You let them multiply like little rats. And you can't feed them. And you let them just get cat diseases. So, yep, my body's going to shit. Some people, like those crazy cat ladies, you wonder why they're called crazy cat ladies. Ugh. Too many of those weird cat diseases. Oh shit, am I getting swamp foot? I hope not. Clean up. Put on some new socks. I think I'm gonna listen to something. Like I said, yeah, cat disease people are a little whacked out. They don't take care of their cats properly. They don't give them a bath once a month. They don't clean their litter box. They don't take them to the vet. Yeah. They become like pests in their home and health hazards. And then they're on the cover of a magazine. Yep. Health code violations rock the city of such and such. Someone with 9,000 cats inside their little trailer, all cannibalizing each other. Yep. Cat diseases. I used to give my cat a bath once a month. One cat I used to have, I used to give it a bath every day. And that cat wanted it. I didn't offer it. I was like, hell, you don't need another bath. Be like, give me a fucking bath. And I was like, God damn cat. Why do you make me give you a bath every time? Like, I've been out, like, busting my ass all over the fucking town looking for rats. I need a bath. Alright. Need a warm bath, dude. So I fill up this water bottle full of warm water and give a cat a bath. Every fucking day that cat wanted that. Crazy. Just an outdoor cat.
It's not the flex you think it is.
I know.
That's
I
what I
don't
kept
have
hearing
it.
all day.
I don't
Channel
have
message.
any
This is
fucking
not
flex.
everyone's message. You'll only take it as it resonates. 555 can be significant to you because I've seen it like 5 times today.
The only flex
So
I have is
it's bringing
Kentucky
a massive
Fried
change to the situation.
Kentucky
This is your
Fried Chicken
message.
and
There's
Pizza
someone
Hut.
who has has been a bully, a
McDonald's.
tyrant, an abuser in your life. And the energy that I was getting with this message is that they have recently told someone or bragged about all the things that they've done to you, all the things that they've done and gotten away with, all the things that they've said about you, all the lies, the humiliation rituals, smear campaigns, etc.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And when they were discussing in detail everything that they've been doing, they thought they were in good company, meaning they thought they were with someone who was sort of like-minded as them, someone who would do the same thing as them. But they're about to find out that this person does not stand for the things that this other individual who is coming you does. They were not impressed. They didn't think it was a flex. They actually maybe were disgusted by this person's behavior and all the things that they heard. 1, 2, 3 could be significant because when I looked down, I saw 1, 2, 3. And so, what's changing in this situation is that this like outside party is gonna actually like maybe even like call in an anonymous tip or be some sort of witness for you as to what's been going on in your situation. This can be at work, like it could be of someone at work that you don't even really talk to or you're not in the same department, but like if you've been dealing with like a workplace bully, this person was bragging about all the things that they've done, and the person that they've been bragging to feels like on their soul has a moral obligation to report. This could be a different situation, like a family situation, a social situation, take it as it resonates, but there is something here where the person who was told what's been going on with you has a duty to report what's been going on. Mandatory report. So this could be some sort of police report. This could be like an anonymous tip. Crime Stoppers could be significant with this. This could be some other report, but they're gonna do like an actual report that's gonna have written details about what's been going on with you. And that's where the 555 comes in because it completely changes everything that's been happening. It's almost like an Uno reverse for anything in your life that you've been dealing with in which you just haven't had support or people haven't believed you or you had someone sort of projecting and trying to make you to be the bad guy when they've been doing dirt and doing all this stuff behind the scenes. They basically have been projecting on you everything that they've already done and everything that they've been doing to you. And that's what's going to shift things favorably for you so that you can finally get out of this energy and finally be done with this bully.
Someone's revisiting a court case and realizing that you were right all along. There's definitely a detective looking into something, shining a light on something. It has to do with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone could have wanted some sort of fame and notoriety or something. What did this person do? What did this person do? What did this person do? This person did something to where they're going to prison. It's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is not a validated female. This is a pale female. Blonde hair, blue-eyed female. Going to jail. Someone was taking this female on trips or coordinating meetups with this female. Coordinated harassment. It's the truth, Ace of Lights. Justice, she could want to unalive you, or someone could have she wanted to unalive you to take your place, and there's evidence of this. Of this female wanting your lifestyle, your livelihood. This is a literal single white female. yourself, but there is a attorney. I don't know if this is like the DA or if this is the prosecutor, but there is an attorney who has not only been allowing their witnesses to watch your social medias, but they've been watching your social medias. You could be seeing a lot of confirmations about this that would show up as like things down your timeline, like lawyers down your timeline, legal situations, legal discussions, lawsuits coming up, like a lot of things on your social media just regarding legalities, right? And the reason they're showing your social media and studying it is because they need you to look illegitimate. As far as comprehension goes, as far as capabilities, reliability, dependability, even like you being reliable when it comes to being a witness in general, or just being somebody who could take the stand. This is almost kind of given like mental instability of some sort. Mind you, either what you're posting or what you're reposting, something of that nature, is something that can easily be backed up by either scientific data or like sociological studies, or it's something that is literally opinion based. Like if you in the Bible and you read a passage where it says so and so talked to God, this person did not physically talk to God. They had a moment where they were able to gain some kind of clarity. A sign came through, a confirmation came through, and they knew that this was God's way of talking to them, be it a dream, be it a random urge to bust out in song. Like there's even David where he bust out in song, like literally he was singing to God, and that was his conversation with God. It's something like that, but they're trying to literally reframe it. So be mindful of the things you're posting and sharing at this time. I don't see this working if I'm being completely honest, because more often than not, somebody has already conversed with you and they know that you are definitely mentally capable of taking care of yourself, having a what do you call that? A conversation that's civilized, or where you're not all over the place. Like you could be on the spectrum, and you don't even have to be like autistic. You could be neurodivergent, and they might be trying to use that against you as well. But something's about to shift pretty soon here. Like I'm seeing something like overnight, like 24 to 72 hours, it's gonna like just overturn itself. It's gonna be like, oh wow, it does seem like this person is capable of taking care of themselves. It seems like they're in their right state of mind. Like be mindful of. Because I'm telling you, like, the way that they're doing it is very, very sneaky. This is also like, imagine you know somebody is watching you, right? Like, you know this person has eyes on you, they're watching your social media, they're conversing with people they think are in association with you, et cetera, because they're trying to, like, reframe how people view you and your reliability again, right? And you're speaking out on it. They want you to do that so that it seems like you're either schizophrenic, paranoid, something of that nature. So be mindful of that. Like if anything, just take your notes and keep it to yourself. Don't say nothing else. And also be mindful of deleting anything. Even if you need storage, like recently I was getting ready to delete a lot of things out of my iCloud because I really needed more storage. Like I needed certain messages from my iCloud, but it kept telling me in order to sync the data, I would need to delete things from my iCloud. Even though I had bought like 2 terabytes of data, it would refuse to download the messages. And I was getting ready to delete so much, like I was moving into this hard, like external file, right? This external SD card. But even then I was like, dang, I got a sudden urge to just stop deleting stuff. I'm like, okay, whenever it's time for those messages to come up, I'll just get them, from my carrier, bump it. If something like that has happened for you or is about to happen for you, please be mindful of what you're deleting, because this could also kind of be used against you. Not that you're doing it for ill intentions, but they can easily spin that kind of narrative. Now, you know the drill. If any of this message was confusing, if any of it didn't resonate, if most of this message was confusing, if most of it didn't resonate, then the message wasn't for you, babes. Please keep on scrolling and have a wonderful rest of your night. For those who did resonate with it, please take heed to these confirmations and these warnings. For now, that is all that I have. Peace, love, and light, and so are my passions.
This might be someone's perfect retirement. This is not my retirement.
Yeah, I have a bunch of fucking evidence presented before you.
It's not just any retirement, it's yours.
Now,
Make it real with
I'll tell
lifetime
you
income
what,
from
I
Prudential.
have a bunch of evidence.
I'm going to get it, but I'm going to be living in the trailer park side. I will not be on the mansion side. I love Jesus, but sometimes people need to about themselves. This mouth cost me some mansion upgrades. This mouth cost me the mansion HOA. So I was going to say, trailer park for you. I love Jesus, but I also love being with screenshots and documentation. I also pray that the Lord will handle things for me and that I never give him time to handle it for me.
Damn right.
You know, I just handle it myself. If I gotta pray for my enemies, I usually start out with, Lord, you know how she is.
Exactly.
And I usually make this face too. I believe in grace, but I think that some people get a little bit too much grace.
I know,
A
right?
little too frequent. A little too much frequent flyers here in the grace department.
Exactly.
Somebody on the mansion side's gonna get on my nerves and I'm gonna say, this is why I didn't want to live over here with y'all. This is why I don't belong over here with y'all. Getting on my nerves. I say things like, I'm not judging you, but then I'll give you a 20-point list of why I'm judging you. I'm doing my best.
Yep.
Okay? I'm a practicing Christian. And I'm doing my best. But I already know the expectation for myself is not going to be in a mansion in heaven. God will not be doing that. I will be very thankful that I'm walking through the gates, but I already know I'm going to get a talking to and probably a probational period.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not going to go straight in. He's going to hold me right there at the gate, like recess. I'm going to be sitting on the wall at recess. Okay, in heaven. Everybody else is going to be playing. I'm going to see my friends out there having a grand old time, and I'm just going to sit on the wall like this. And anytime any of y'all walk past me, God's going to say, don't talk to her, she's in trouble. It's fine.
Greetings. I am the elite sun goddess, the goddess general. Share my energetic signature with the globe. Divine collective. We have a false marriage, courthouse employees, candid camera, video, sacral chakra, Illuminati, and clairsentience, which means clear feeling. With the 7 of Wands, the King of Swords, and the 9 of Wands, okay? Confirmed with the Queen of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. Divine Collective, we have a mother, okay? This could be your mother or a mother. A mother, a karmic ex, whether that is a male or female, but it is a karmic feminine energy showing up, but male or female is significant. Along with the judge, we have someone also that is sovereign and over the whole system that is on this table, along with the divine collective's energy. Now, this Queen of Pentacles, who's a manipulator, okay, who's a karmic debt at this moment, work with the group. This group could have been the Illuminati. If not, it can be Eastern Stars, Masons, however it goes, just take how it resonates, okay? But work with the group. And it is pertaining to, with this Six of Cups, this Ace of Cups, and that 10 of Pentacles, generational wealth, this could be actual money. I'm picking up property, okay? Or it could be property and money. But this is the individual that worked with these courthouse employees, an estate probate lawyer, a financial controller or auditor, a mediator in property disputes, and a court-appointed guardian or trustee, okay? Now, in the courts, this was being held up. Whatever this was that was left, because this is like an inheritance, which was left for the divine collective. Stuck no movement, okay? Stuck no movement. Because somebody in the shadows that was hidden, this emperor energy, which means this person is above the regular law system, okay? This is a sovereign individual. This could even be somebody in the shadow government, so take that how it resonates, because we got Illuminati out here, but they are hidden, and they are the ones that are holding this up, whatever is going on in this court system. We got a judge, okay? This is the King of Swords. This is the House of Property. Excuse me. Thanks, dear. Excuse me. Confirmation. This is the property right here. Now, this King of Swords is a judge, all right? And it looks as if this judge has been told to take action to rule in whatever this is in the favor So this person could be presently in jail. This person definitely knows that they're going to jail because we got candid camera, video, and clear sentience. So they feel something happening because this individual worked with these people, okay? This individual, and it looks like the divine collective with false marriage, the Queen of Cups, and then this is a family card. It says Six of Cups, and it got family members and some connections that this was somebody you was married to. I didn't get like you were falsely married to this person. This is a divorce because we got separation and missed opportunity right here on top of sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra, it represents fluidity, desire, and creation. So we know the sacral is your sexual energy, okay? So whoever this karmic individual is sent chaos, magic, okay, toward the divine collective. This is your energy, okay? This is you standing your ground, fighting for what you know to be true about yourself, and that is you being a nurturer, all right, with the Queen of Cups energy. But this individual is somebody who caused all of this stuff to happen because they was mad because you weren't sleeping with them. Now, how petty Freddy is what I think I'm gonna name this video. But how petty can you be? This is like absolutely idiotic. But anyway, you have some clarity coming toward you, some communication that's gonna enlighten you. If you're operating in your intuitive energy, then this is something that you probably already knew. So it could be just bringing confirmation to you that these people were people that were working against you, people within this courthouse. So with the judge being notified, because that's just the way that it looked like the judge is taking action to go ahead and make some type of judgment on this because it's been stuck and held up. This is something that you don't have any actual physical information on. You may intuitively know this as well, but this is the clarity that is coming to you. This is leaving this person, whoever this is, this person has been, their end has been illuminated. This is Empress energy, so this is a mother energy. Whether it's your mother or somebody else's mother, this is a mother. And this is Queen of Pentacles. This is a manipulator. This could be somebody that works for the courthouse. And like I said, the significant jobs that are here will be estate probate lawyer, financial controller or auditor, mediator in property disputes, court appointed guardian or trustee. That's gonna fall with this courthouse employee or employees. So this is how whatever this was able to be
like that. They have had the judge sign off on false documentation. They have had the fake psychiatrist, give you a fake evaluation. DCSF, CPS, giving you a fake evaluation about your parentage. They've been given false information about your mental health. They've been given false information about your sexual health, your sexual identity, whatever the case might be. These people keep on saying that you're a homosexual person, but you're not. These people are in the closet. I believe that's where that's coming from. But anyway, they're trying to make it seem like that you're, thank you, Father God. These man in business X wants to make it seem like you are a gay woman because you don't want to reconcile with his trash, garbage self. Okay? They're trying to make it seem like you don't want to have a relationship with a man because you're really gay. And we all know that that's a lie. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be in divine feminine, divine masculine energy and practice it, all of that type of crap. Like, you cannot, just period, point blank. I don't care what nobody say. You understand what I'm saying? I know what I was told. I know what I heard within my spirit. You feel me? I used to deal with women. When God woke me up, basically got me all up out of that type of energy, because when you heal your childhood traumas, those type of sexual traumas go away. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, that's a whole nother note. This family member, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, okay, the person who was entrusted with this life insurance policy to give to you. This woman has been lying and saying that she gave you that money when we all know she didn't give you a damn thing. This woman don't want you to have nothing. She actually wants you to be sleeping outside with one tooth and one strand of hair, smoking crack and screaming at the top of your lungs and people laughing at you. She wants to be the one that just laugh at you, baby. This woman wants to watch you go down to the dirt. This is how jealous she is of you, okay? But anyway, excuse me. They're planning your unaliving. This woman is to the point where since they know they all going to jail, since they know they caught, she wants you unalived, okay? Somebody is planning on walking up on you and just booyah in broad daylight. Rock-a-bye, baby, New Jack City, okay? This is what this family member wants for you. But of course, we know that it's not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? People who come towards us with those intentions of unaliving us, people who, plot and plan on unaliving us, different things like that, something always happens to them or somebody that they love. And that is exactly what it will be. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going nowhere. You're not going to be unalived. You're not going to be framed for all of these different things that they have been trying to frame you for. These people have literally been trying to frame divine masculine, divine feminine for unalivings that they did. These people have been trying to frame divine masculine, divine feminine for the thieves and fraud and things that they did. You understand what I'm saying? These people are so cold. Your family and this ex is so cold, baby, that they done already robbed you. They done already tried to poison you several times. They done already tried to get your kids taken away from you several times. They attacking your children too at this present moment. You understand what I'm saying? They got the nerves to be mad at you because you speaking the truth. You know the truth. Trash. That's why they all going to prison. Gasoline draws on, baby. I'm just waiting for the notification that people was in prison or in the ground. Either way, it would make me no difference whichever one comes first, because this is what these people want for divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay? And it's just because of your divine light. It's just because of your divine essence. It's just because whoever left you this life insurance didn't leave it to your family members. They left it to the evil in your children. You understand what I'm saying? These people are so cold and so evil and so greedy and just malicious and diabolical that they don't even realize that a policy, a big amount of money being left in the hands of a divine feminine or divine masculine, that would have benefited the entire bloodline. They didn't see it like that. They looked at you as if your business needed to be shady and scandalous and trashy like theirs, because they don't want you to have nothing. You were entrusted with this, so because God knew, and the person who left it for you knew that you would be the one to help everybody. That's why it was left for you. You understand what I'm saying? But these people, they don't see it like that because they greedy as hell. These are purchasable people. These are people you can buy. You understand what I'm saying? These people you can, trash. But anyway, continue to take care of your nervous system, family. Continue to move forward. Continue to elevate and heal. Okay? These people can't do nothing stop you. You have already ascended into your North Node entirely. You understand what I'm saying? They can't trip you up. Whatever they do, whatever lies and schemes and scams and plots and plans that they're coming up with now will all fail just like the rest of them did. And it'll continue to fail. Every plan that they do is gonna fail. Every plot that they plan is gonna fail. Every scheme that y'all plan on scamming is gonna fail. So keep on wasting your time. Because every time they attack divine feminine, divine masculine, whether in the spiritual or in the 3D, it only enhances our spiritual abilities. Love and life, family.
Alright, so channel message, you're seeing this because you're gonna have a person or people who are gonna try to offer you some type of opportunity to where they are going to make you believe that something's going to be the perfect life they can provide something for you, they can help you. But somebody is going to be trying to not dispose, but make you change your disposition about them.
negative energies are. It's just there. You know, I always say this card is like new mindsets and like new mental beginnings, but for some reason I'm being drawn to say like this is like Archangel Michael and the sword of truth behind you. It's like he's trusted you and crowned you with the sword of truth. Seeing the work that you've accomplished, you know. Whoever this is doesn't know who they are. Maybe some of the collective does. I mean, this is going to be a very small collective. Maybe some of the collective knows who you are. Some of the collective, you have no idea that you are even doing this and that this is even like some sort of divine calling, but it is. This has the potential to flip your world upside down if you let external factors get to you mentally. Like if you let it fuck with your head, it will turn your world upside down here. So just be very mindful, use your discernment, just kind of navigate with precision here. Like this is like, this is not, like, I don't think this is my normal collective I'm pulling for. Yeah, these three people, three entities, three places, three fucking whatever the fuck, three energies that are fucking screwing with you. If you let that screw with your emotions, it's gonna get to your head and it's gonna flip your world upside down here.
Figure that.
And it's gonna stop whatever the hell it is you were manifesting with. You were manifesting with another person and you were stepping into like your like emotional control here, like you're like taking charge of yourself, your emotions, your direction. You're extremely powerful.
I wish.
And
Powerful enough to materialize
this is
food
being
at my
shown
door
like
right now. Be sure nice.
spiritually powerful.
So cosmetic,
And you
like
don't know.
back and beauty
The
stuff.
card
To
out
fill
here,
it
you
out
open
with
it over to
so shit. Just to fill it out with acting like that's all I need.
Michael. And you don't know you're on it. You don't know you are divinely protected, divinely guided. You're just doing shit. That's like, you're like doing shit to raise. You're bringing shit to light. It is what I keep. You're bringing stuff to light. You're bringing there's some type of mental aspect, mindset aspect, there's some sort of creation aspect, and there's something emotional aspect, and it's you're not building any of this alone, you're not manifesting any of this alone. And I think the way that's coming out, you're not manifesting any of this alone, is like you can't manifest this alone. This is not something you can do alone. Last two cards left in the deck, I could have dropped them all. The High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. If that's not confirmation, I don't know what is. Whoever needed to hear this message, I hope this helps. I wish you the best of luck.
Yo, so I'm about to explain the exact importance why I say if you are being targeted or if you have opposition, why it is very important. Number one, that you keep a clear mind, and number two, that you always, always, always pay attention to little details and just pay attention to how your body reacts with whatever, right? So y'all know me. Some people say I'm a health nut. I take my health very seriously. All the supplements that I take have been tried and tested, right? I take them because they work, because they make me feel good, because I have no ill side effects whatsoever. So, the past couple of days, I've been getting up, taking my supplements, working out, and around like mid-workout to a little bit after that, I've been feeling a little bit weird, and then that feeling kind of lasts throughout the day, but not enough to where I'm like, not going to work or anything, but I can feel that kind of like something feels off. So today, right when I was taking my supplements, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look through everything, because normally, it's first thing in the morning, it's kind of dark. I'm not scouring to look at each one of my supplements individually. So I grabbed my Astragalus, right? Love Astragalus, by the way. And I open it up and I pour out 2 capsules. And when I pour out 2 capsules, 2 different size capsules pop out. Now, y'all know, coming from a company, that is never going to happen, right? A company that makes capsules like this, every single one is going to be uniform within a bottle, within a batch, right? They're all going to look exactly the same. And so I want you to pay attention. So I pour them all out. Now, this one right here, this is 100% the one that was in there when I first bought it, because when I buy them, I pour some out and I'll look at them. Now this capsule, which they've changed about roughly half of them, it feels like there's a solid amount that are these shows you how unintelligent people really are. Because it isn't hard to put two and two together. It's not hard to backtrack from where this is. And so I'm going to be drug testing these, and I'm going to take a drug test myself. And if I pass, well, if I fail, right, if I take the drug test, or if I put these in the drug test, right, the separate capsules, and it pops for something, I will be going to law enforcement. I will 100% be going. And y'all are, this is another thing, right? A lot of times when you're in an opposition sort of situation, right, when people are targeting you, their goal is to what? Leave no evidence. Well, guess what? You just left evidence. And you know what? I've been touching all over this bottle, so I might not have your fingerprints, but you gave me all the proof that I needed. You gave me all the proof that I needed. Because I don't do drugs. Everybody that knows me, they know I don't do drugs. And so if I pop hot or these test positive, somebody put them there, obviously. Somebody planted these, obviously, and somebody wanted me to have a really, really bad reaction. So thank you for giving me the proof. Because, I mean, I already knew I wasn't crazy, but that's the whole point, right? They want to gaslight you and they want to gaslight other people into making you think that you're crazy or making them think that you're crazy. And this is prime reason on why I say to pay attention to everything and to keep your body a temple so when the slightest thing is off, you know. Like I said, like I'm at the level where if I eat something and it has too much sugar in it, it immediately changes the way my body feels, right? I get a headache, I have to drink water to dilute my blood, you know what I mean? Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention, because it's really happening. It's really happening. And like, I mean, I don't care. If anything, I'm happy that this happened because, like I said, I have evidence now. So, I don't even know what to say. Like, people are dumb, bro. But y'all have a blessed one. Pay attention.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if a secret society actually decided you are highly intelligent? Not because of your degrees or test scores, not because, but because of three things you do every single day without even realizing it. Like imagine you are just living your life, scrolling, deciding, adapting, and somewhere in the background an invisible system is watching and calculating. And it concludes that you are very, very intelligent. Not because of what you know, but because of how you behave when no one is watching. That's the premise. And it sounds wild, but this is happening right now. Not in some sci-fi idea but in the algorithms and behavioral models that quietly shape your digital existence. And honestly, once you understand what those three things actually are, you might start seeing habits in a completely different light.
go from a pauper to a prince overnight. You go right to riches, but you can't do a pauper to a prince overnight. I would never pick something so low. If you like me, I'd be like, I don't mind being ghetto fabulous, though, having my own fucking car and all that transportation to the house. I wouldn't be a prince overnight. Political advisors, why the fuck not? Political correspondent or whatever, commentaries or whatever that's called. No, thank you. I don't want the responsibility of ruling the world. That's too much for me. No, thank you. Yeah, I could tell you the best mode of action is taking until we solve it. I'll tell you the options that might be available that I can see, but actually doing that. No, thank you. I don't really want to be a politician, I'll tell you the truth. I like politics, maybe, but President of the United States, no, thank you. No, thank you. That looks like a hard job that I don't want. I ain't up from high school. I already learned my lessons now. I'll let you probably trust you. Act like that. Fucking world domination. We'll have to see the best of life, but I can definitely look into the future to see what I can do. That's about it. There's really I'll tell you one thing, I'm not very certain.
but you will know if this reading resonates, okay? I feel like there are some deep issues, deep generational issues, trauma that exist amongst you and your family members. More specifically, this is people in your family that have betrayed you. And what's wild about this energy is that these people, and I feel like for some of y'all, this is like your immediate family. This is like if you have siblings, close cousins, aunties, uncles, but this energy is crazy to me because there is so much envy and almost like hatred and mistreatment that gets projected onto you because of your family members' deep jealousy towards you, and they get closed off towards you, they get defensive, they don't speak to you, and I feel like you quite literally haven't done anything wrong to these people to deserve this type of mistreatment, and I feel like it's almost closed you off from emotional intimacy, from having deeper trust with opening your heart to other people, because there's some level of feeling like, did I do something wrong? But what I'm seeing here with this energy is that you have been wronged. There's been things that have happened behind closed doors, decisions that have been made behind closed doors that could have easily been resolved had these family members just came directly to you for the truth, for clarity, whatever this is. There was a lot of stubbornness and ego and fear that got in the way of a lot of your family members from treating you the way that you deserve, which is not right. I'm seeing heavy amounts of greed. I'm seeing that you were supposed to have received some kind of inheritance from potentially a grandfather of yours that passed away. And this grandfather could have been a water sign energy, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And whoever, what's the word?
People that believe
Whoever the, I don't know why the word beneficiary is coming to my head, but I don't think that's the right word. Whoever the person was who was appointed to like look over or like look through the will and like where certain things were supposed to go. I feel like there was something that you were supposed to get.
I know, right?
And because of greed and because of envy or jealousy or whatever this
That's
is,
what they want.
there was
They love
a
it.
decision that was made amongst a certain group of people in your life to
Death penalty.
not give you something here.
So let's
Because
give
I'm
them
seeing
the
you
death
were
penalty. See if they
excluded from
can
some
survive
kind
it.
of really important conversation or like an investment.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Death
seeing a lot of
penalty.
clashing energy. Like
Let's
there
see
was
if
a
they
lot
can
of
survive it.
discussion happening here behind the scenes of, well, what's
Everybody
the right thing to
fighting.
do? What's the wrong thing to do?
Everybody
And I'm
fighting
seeing
now.
these family members.
How can you hit up State Farm to find coverage?
Everybody's fighting. Death penalty. Just kill them off. It's about time. That's what they want.
Imagine operating as a single, isolated target, constantly surrounded by a massive, highly coordinated, decentralized surveillance network. In this civil and forensic theater, the greatest vulnerability you face originates from narrative inconsistency rather than a technical exploit. Hostile networks intentionally generate confusion, actively trying to coax you into making statements that contradict your previous actions.
Really?
Once you react, they isolate and manipulate those specific words to construct a compromised, easily exploitable operational narrative against you. In asymmetric network warfare, human interaction and communication become the primary attack vectors used to dismantle a target. Surviving this surveillance matrix requires adopting an entirely different framework for how you operate and speak. You must stop viewing honesty as an ethical choice or a moral platitude. Instead, you have to implement what we call the Core Shield Protocol as your primary defensive response. Within this protocol, absolute candor operates as a hardened tactical security architecture. The Core Shield is mathematically designed to deny hostile entities the leverage they require to build psychological trapdoors. Think of your operational footprint as a continuous flow of data moving forward through time. A slight deviation in your story or an unauthentic layer of action creates a structural gap in that timeline. The surrounding surveillance matrix is programmed to constantly scan your footprint, treating these inconsistencies exactly like open API endpoints. The moment a gap appears, hostile actors immediately latch on to that specific vulnerability. This triggers an active exploit loop, a process where your own speech and minor inaccuracies are weaponized. The network rapidly multiplies that single half-truth.
I don't fucking care. Power off.
I am opening the power options menu for you.
Like I could sit here all day, try to do all this mumbo jumbo, but it ain't gonna get me nowhere, so. If I can't get fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, and fucking Pizza Hut at my fucking door right now, how the fuck am I gonna try to break through some fucking complex matrix of bullshit? The only thing I have on my mind is fucking fried chicken, coleslaw, pizza, hamburgers, French. Yeah. Anyhow, sure. Thank you, sweetheart, for telling me how to get out of the matrix. I don't think I'm getting out of the matrix, really. I don't.